Stop. Just stop. Listen closely. Right now, you are standing on the edge of something so dark, so heavy, that your mind cannot fully grasp it. You think life is ordinary. You think nothing could ever touch you. You think you are safe. But I am here to tell you the truth, and the truth cannot be blocked, no matter how many times the universe tried. This message has been blocked 3 times. 3 times the universe itself, the unseen forces that watch over every living soul, tried to stop this from reaching you. And yet here I am. I am Michael, Archangel, guardian of truth, messenger of justice, and I speak directly to you. You are cursed. Not because of fate, not because someone wished it upon you, but because of your actions, your choices, your inactions. Someone innocent died because of you. You may have thought it was small, insignificant, unnoticeable. You may have thought it didn't matter, but it did. Every heartbeat you ignored, every warning you dismissed, every step you walked away from responsibility, it all led to this. Do you feel that weight pressing down on your chest, that cold sinking deep into your bones? That is not fear. That is guilt. That is the shadow of what you have caused, and it will not leave you, not ever. Every night, when darkness surrounds you, when silence presses against your ears, when your mind tries to escape, it will be there, watching, judging, waiting. The presence you feel, it is real. It is the echo of the life that ended because of you, and I am here to make sure you cannot hide. You may try to ignore me. You may try to forget. You may try to convince yourself that it wasn't your fault. But the dead never forgive. The universe never forgets. And I am the voice of both. You will remember every detail you tried to bury, the screams you never heard, the cries you never answered, the eyes that looked at you, trusting, believing, hoping, and the moment that hope was broken forever. That memory, it is yours, and it will follow you every second of every hour of every day until you face it, until you acknowledge it, until you are ready to see what comes next. This message, blocked 3 times, but it has reached you. And now that it has, there is no turning back. You will hear everything. You will feel everything. And you will never, ever be the same again. Because the curse is real. Because the death is real. Because the choice was yours. And because I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, have come to reveal it all. You remember the day, don't you? That day you thought was ordinary. That day you walked through life blind, unaware, careless. Someone died, and you were the reason. You may have told yourself it wasn't your fault, that it was just chance, just bad luck, that it was not you, but it was. It was always you. This message blocked 3 times, tried to protect you from the truth. But here it is. The truth cannot be hidden. The weight of what you have caused cannot be erased. I am Michael, Archangel, guardian of truth, and I am here to make sure you see, hear, and feel everything exactly as it happened. Do you remember that moment you had the chance to act? The warning you ignored, the call you didn't answer, the step you refused to take. That hesitation, that doubt, that small, seemingly insignificant choice led to a life ending, a soul leaving this world because of you. And it is not just memory, it is not just guilt, it is real. Every night when the lights go out, when the silence surrounds you, the presence begins. It creeps into your room. It touches your mind. It whispers in a way only you can hear. You may have felt it. You may have ignored it. You may have called it imagination, but it is not. You may feel the pressure now, the heaviness in your chest, the chilling fear crawling up your spine. That is the curse awakening. That is the consequence of a life lost. And it will not leave you alone. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, until you face the truth. Do you see it? The eyes, the shadows, the fleeting glimpses of something, someone, always there, always watching. That is the soul you failed. That is the life that could have continued, that should have continued, if only you had acted. And the universe itself tried to shield you. It tried to stop me from speaking to you. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to hide the truth. But I am stronger than those blocks. I am Michael, and the truth must be revealed. You may want to stop listening now. You may want to cover your ears. You may want to escape, but there is nowhere to run. The guilt, the curse, follows you. It lives inside you. It breathes with you. Every laugh you force, every sleep you take, every glance you give, it is there. I am here to guide you through it, not to punish, but to make sure you know that life was lost, that choice was yours, that neglect, even if unintentional, cannot be ignored. Do you feel it yet? The cold creeping into your bones, the whispers in the empty spaces around you? That is the beginning. And the beginning is only the first of many revelations. You will see the life that ended. You will feel the moments you could have changed. You will hear the cries that never came to you. You will confront the shadows that linger in every corner of your mind. Every heartbeat you ignored, every warning you silenced, every hesitation, it will come back to you. And it will not come as whispers only. Soon it will speak. Soon it will act. Soon the world around you will start reflecting the death that should never have happened. Because the dead do not forgive. Because the universe does not forget. Because I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, have come to ensure you remember. You cannot erase it. You cannot hide it. You cannot escape. And the curse, it is alive. It has taken root. Every fear you feel, every shadow you sense, every sudden chill,
It is there. It is feeding, waiting, growing stronger with every moment you deny the truth. You may ask, why me? Why now? Why this? Because you were the choice. You were the one who could have acted. You were the one who held the chance in your hands, and you let it slip. That is why. That is all you need to know. The rest will come. The rest will follow, and I will be there. Every step, every revelation, every haunting memory. This is only the beginning, and the beginning is endless. The curse has started, and it will not rest until you face it, until you acknowledge it, until you understand the life that was lost because of you. Now listen closely, because the next moments will make you see things you never thought existed. You will feel the presence behind you. You will hear the whispers in your own mind. You will witness shadows that have been waiting for your recognition. This is no imagination. This is no dream. This is reality. The curse is alive.
You thought the curse was only in your mind. You thought the memories were enough. You thought the guilt alone would warn you, but it is not. The presence is real. It moves with you. It breathes with you. It watches every choice you make. Do you feel it right now? Right here, behind you, around you? That chill that creeps up your spine when no wind touches your skin. That is the soul that left because of you. It has not rested. It cannot rest, and it is drawn to you. Every room you enter, it is there. Every shadow you pass, it moves. Every sound you ignore, it whispers. You cannot escape it, and yet the universe tried to shield you. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to prevent you from knowing. But I am Michael, and the truth will reach you no matter what. The unseen presence, it begins subtly at first. A flicker in the corner of your vision, a sudden drop in temperature, a soft whisper that you dismiss. You tell yourself it is imagination. You tell yourself it is fatigue. You tell yourself it is nothing, but it is everything. It is the curse awakening. It is patient. It is relentless. It waits for the perfect moment to make you notice. And once it does, it will not leave. It will follow you everywhere. At night, when darkness surrounds you, it becomes closer. At dawn, when the world seems normal, it watches silently. The dead remember. The dead do not forgive, and the dead are patient. Do you remember the last time you heard a knock and no one was there? Do you remember the shadow that lingered behind the door? Do you remember the sudden drop in air that made your skin crawl? That was not coincidence. That was the presence making itself known. And soon it will grow stronger. The curse feeds on attention. The curse feeds on fear. The curse feeds on guilt. Every heartbeat that hammers in your chest, every drop of sweat that runs down your forehead, every breath you take in panic, it grows. It becomes louder. It becomes nearer. You cannot hide.
you cannot escape. And it will communicate in ways you cannot ignore, in signs you cannot dismiss. A message written in unexpected places, a voice whispering your name when you are alone, a sudden vision that forces memory upon you. All these are warnings, all these are truths, and all are because of you. The first time it makes itself fully known, you may scream, you may cry, you may try to deny it, but denial only strengthens it. Acceptance, recognition, that is your only chance to endure. And yet, even that is only the beginning. You may feel eyes on you when you walk alone. You may feel a hand brush your shoulder when no one is there. You may hear the faint sound of someone breathing behind you, even in empty rooms. That is the presence. That is the curse. That is the life that ended because of your choice, because of your hesitation, because of your inaction. And every step you take, it mirrors you. It mimics your movements. It watches your reflection. It waits for moments when you are vulnerable. It grows stronger with each ignored sign, each dismissed warning. Do you feel your mind stretching, struggling to understand what is real and what is not? That is exactly what the curse wants. It wants you alert. It wants you conscious. It wants you aware, but never safe. You are never safe. And tonight it will show you more. A shadow moving where it shouldn't. A whisper calling a name you wish you had never known. A memory coming alive, forcing guilt into your chest. Every second you try to escape, it finds you. Every attempt to block the truth, it pierces. The dead are relentless. The curse is relentless. And I am here, Michael, Archangel of Truth, guiding you to see what you have caused. You cannot run. You cannot hide. You cannot ignore. The universe tried to block this message 3 times, but nothing can stop the truth from reaching you. This is only the beginning. The unseen presence will follow you now. Every room you enter, every street you walk, every silent moment of the night, it is there, and it will not rest. Not until you face it, not until you remember, not until you acknowledge the life that ended because of you.
You thought it was only shadows. You thought it was only whispers. You thought the dead had gone, but they have not. And now they are reaching for you. Every message, every sign, every sudden memory, it is them. It is the life that ended because of your choice, because of your hesitation, because of your inaction. Do you feel your dreams changing? The sleep you take is no longer safe. At night, when you close your eyes, the dead speak to you. Their faces appear. Their voices echo in the corners of your mind, sometimes soft, sometimes unbearable, sometimes a whisper, sometimes a scream. Every word a reminder, every sound a warning, every vision a condemnation. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to prevent this revelation, but now there is no escape. The messages from the dead are real. The guilt you feel is nothing compared to the voices that now reach you. Every warning you ignored, every choice you dismissed, every opportunity you missed, it all comes back to you multiplied, amplified, in ways you cannot ignore. Do you hear it? A name, your name, being called softly, almost lovingly, but with an edge of sorrow, of loss, of accusation. That is the life that left this world because of you, and it is speaking. It is demanding acknowledgement. It is forcing you to remember what you tried to bury. Every message is different. Sometimes it is a sudden memory, vivid and detailed, of the moment you could have acted. Sometimes it is a vision of the life that could have been. Sometimes it is a shadow moving in the corner of your room. Sometimes it is the sound of a heartbeat that isn't yours. All of it is real, and all of it comes from you. Do you feel your mind straining to understand? Do you feel your chest tighten with every memory that surfaces? That is the curse claiming its place in your life. The dead have not forgiven. The universe has not forgotten. And the messages, they will continue until you face the truth. Do not try to escape the dreams. Do not try to ignore the visions. Do not try to silence the whispers. Every attempt only makes them stronger. Every denial only brings them closer. They are relentless. They are patient. They are alive in ways your mind is only beginning to comprehend. Sometimes you will wake to find signs in the real world, a note you did not leave, a shadow that moves against the light, a sudden temperature drop that chills you to the bone, a flicker of movement in the corner of your eye that disappears when you look directly. These are messages. They are warnings. They are proofs. They are the dead reminding you that life was lost because of your choice. And the more you resist, the more vivid the messages become. Dreams where you see the event replayed. Nightmares where you are the one being watched, being haunted, being judged. Visions of the life that could have been, full of laughter, full of possibility, now taken from the world because of you. Do you feel the weight pressing on your mind? That is not imagination. That is reality. That is the dead reaching out. And I am here, Michael, Archangel of Truth, to make sure you see it, to make sure you cannot ignore it, to make sure you feel every message as it was meant to be felt. You may feel eyes on you now, even as you read these words. That is no coincidence. That is the life you failed, making itself known. That is the curse taking hold. Every flicker of movement in your room, every sudden sound in the empty house, every heartbeat that jumps, it is not random. It is the message. It is the communication. It is the curse alive. And the dead, they will continue to speak. They will continue to haunt. They will continue to send messages in ways you cannot escape until you accept the truth, until you acknowledge the life that ended, until you understand the power of your choices, your hesitation, your negligence. The messages from the dead are only growing stronger.
The visions are only becoming clearer. The voices are only becoming louder. And the curse, it is only beginning to claim its hold on your mind, your soul, your very life. The dead have reached you. They are speaking. They are warning. They are condemning. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, will guide you through their messages, so you cannot ignore the curse, and so you cannot escape the truth. You are listening, you are feeling, you are seeing, and that is exactly what the dead want. That is exactly what the curse demands. That is exactly why this message, blocked 3 times, has reached you now, and there is no turning back.
You thought the dreams were just dreams. You thought that when you woke, the nightmare would end. You thought sleep would bring relief. But sleep is no longer safe. Dreams are no longer safe. They have become the bridge, the connection, the method by which the curse reaches into your reality. Do you feel it yet? That lingering sense that what you saw last night, what you saw in the darkness of your mind, is still here in the room with you, in the shadows, in the corners, in every reflection of glass or metal. That is not imagination. That is not coincidence. That is reality, bending to the presence of the dead because of the life that ended due to you. Every night, when your eyes close, the dead replay the event, the moment that changed everything, the moment you could have acted, the moment you hesitated. Sometimes it is exact, sometimes it is twisted, sometimes you are there, helpless, watching yourself fail again and again. Every heartbeat you ignored, every choice you avoided, every moment of inaction, it surfaces, amplified, vivid, unavoidable. And when you wake, the line between the dream and reality blurs. You hear the footsteps you thought were in the nightmare. You feel the hand that should not exist brush your shoulder. You see the shadow from your vision lingering just outside the door. You hear the voice calling your name, soft, sorrowful, accusing, almost loving, almost forgiving, but never forgiving. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to prevent this truth from reaching you, but it has reached you, and now the dreams are real, and now the reality has dreams, and there is no escape. Every object, every shadow, every flicker of light, it is connected. Every sound you hear, every sudden movement you notice, every chilling sensation, it is the bridge of the curse coming alive around you. Sometimes in the dream you see faces, faces of people you never met, people who were lost, people who could have lived, people who trusted you and now are gone. Sometimes they speak, sometimes they point, sometimes they reach out. You try to scream, you try to run, but you cannot. You are trapped in sleep and awake at the same time. Do you notice the warnings in your waking life? The shadows that move when there is no wind, the flickers in mirrors, the objects that shift slightly, impossibly, when you are not looking, the whispers that follow you even when you are alone. All of it is the manifestation of the dreams spilling into reality. The curse is no longer contained. It follows you, it hunts you, it mocks you, it reminds you. And it will continue every night, every day, every thought, every step. The dead are patient. The curse is patient.
They are intertwined now, unstoppable. You will feel the dreams in your waking hours. You will hear voices when there should be silence. You will see shadows when there should be light. You will sense presence in empty spaces. Every attempt to ignore it only strengthens it. Do you feel the tension rising in your chest, the fear tightening around your throat? That is the curse feeding. That is the dead reminding. That is the universe revealing the cost of your choices. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, am here to guide you through the madness, to make sure you see, to make sure you feel, to make sure you cannot hide. Every night will be a mirror of reality. Every shadow will carry a message. Every whisper will demand recognition. Every vision will force acknowledgement. The life that ended because of you will replay endlessly until you confront it, until you accept it, until you understand. This is part 4, and now the dreams and reality are merged. The curse has grown. The messages have intensified. The presence is closer than ever. And your reckoning, your confrontation is drawing nearer. You cannot run. You cannot ignore. You cannot deny. The dead are reaching out. The universe has marked you. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, will make sure you feel it, see it, and understand it completely.
You thought the curse was yours alone. You thought it only touched your mind, your soul, your body. You were wrong. The death, the life that ended because of you has rippled outward. Every person around you, everyone you love, everyone you think is safe, is now touched by the shadow you carry. Do you see the fear in their eyes, the sudden hesitation in their movements, the way they glance at corners where nothing exists? That is not coincidence. That is not imagination. That is the presence, moving, influencing, spreading, because of the curse, and it will not stop. Every whisper they hear, every shadow they notice, every chill that crawls across their skin, that is your doing, not directly, not physically, but because of what you allowed to happen. The life that ended because of you, it did not vanish. It left a mark, a stain, and the ripple spreads like poison. Have you noticed how accidents happen around you now? The sudden misfortune of people you care about, the inexplicable sickness, the falling objects, the near misses, every misstep, every moment of fear connected to the curse you carry. The universe is revealing the consequences. You cannot escape them, and neither can those around you. Do you hear the whispers when you are near them, when no one else is around? They are subtle at first. A small cough, a misplaced word, a shadow crossing the floor, a chill in the air, a sensation of being watched. You dismiss it. You say it is imagination, but it is not. The dead do not forgive. The curse does not stop at you. You may feel guilt for yourself, but now it grows outward. Every person who smiles, laughs, or cries, their emotions, their lives now touch the weight of the curse. Their dreams may twist just as yours have. Their reality may blur just as yours has. The life that ended because of you sends waves through the living. Do you notice how your loved ones hesitate around you? How they seem uneasy when you are near them? How events shift unexpectedly when they are present? That is the curse. That is the presence. That is the manifestation of the death that should never have happened. And it is all because of you. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to prevent the awareness from spreading, but now it is inevitable. You cannot protect them. You cannot shield them. You cannot undo what has been done. And yet, the universe, the dead, the curse, it forces you to see, forces you to witness, forces you to understand. Sometimes they may hear things you do not. Sometimes they may feel things you cannot perceive. Sometimes shadows will move around them, just as they have around you. Sometimes objects will shift in impossible ways. The presence seeks connection. The curse seeks growth. And the dead, they want acknowledgement from all who are touched. Do you feel the pressure building, the weight pressing not just on your chest, but on your heart, your mind, your very awareness of others? That is how the curse expands. That is how the life lost reaches outward. That is how the universe ensures the truth cannot be hidden. That is how the dead speak through the living. And yet, you cannot turn away. You cannot ignore the signs. You cannot dismiss the ripples. Every person affected, every subtle sign, every moment of unease is part of the message. A message that you caused a death. A message that the curse is real. A message that you are responsible. The curse is no longer contained to you. It touches the living, the innocent, the unaware, all because of the life that ended due to you. Every whisper, every shadow, every chill, every flicker, it is the presence spreading. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, am here to make sure you see it, feel it, and understand that the curse will not stop until you face the full consequences of your actions.
You thought you could hide. You thought the curse was something distant, something you could ignore, something you could contain. You were wrong. The curse now turns its gaze upon you fully, entirely, without mercy, and what it shows you is yourself. Look into any reflective surface, a mirror, a window, a shiny table, a pool of water. What you will see is not just your reflection. It is your guilt. It is your hesitation. It is the shadow of the life that ended because of you. The face staring back is yours, and yet it is not.
Do you see the eyes? The eyes are darker than your own. They are heavier. They carry the weight of the soul that left this world because of you. Every blink, every twitch, every micro-expression, twisted, distorted, showing the truth you refuse to acknowledge. Sometimes the reflection will move differently than you do. Sometimes it will smile when you frown. Sometimes it will weep when you are still. Sometimes it will point, accusing you silently. That is the curse speaking. That is the presence making itself undeniable. That is Michael, Archangel of Truth, guiding you to face the consequences. And when you see your reflection, do not turn away. Do not cover your eyes. Do not run. The reflection is not there to scare you, though it will. It is not there to haunt you, though it does. It is there to reveal the truth, the life that ended, the choice you ignored, the moment you failed. All of it staring back at you in the eyes of yourself. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to stop this revelation. But now you cannot escape. Now the reflection will confront you every day, every night, in every mirror, in every window, in every shiny surface, and it will not relent, and it will not forgive. Sometimes it speaks, sometimes it whispers your name, sometimes it echoes the words you wished you had said to the one who died. Sometimes it repeats the warnings you ignored. Every word a condemnation, every phrase a reminder, every sound proof. Do you notice your heartbeat quickening? The tension in your chest, the chill crawling up your spine? That is the curse recognizing you. That is the presence embedding itself within you. That is the dead showing you that you cannot hide from yourself. Sometimes your reflection will move closer, step out of the mirror, not always fully, but close enough to see, close enough to feel, close enough to terrify. And sometimes in the reflection you may see the shadow of the life lost standing behind you, pointing, accusing, demanding recognition. You cannot run, you cannot ignore, you cannot deny. The curse now touches your very identity. It is no longer a shadow outside. It is not just whispers in the corners. It is inside you. It is a part of your essence. Every thought, every decision, every glance, it is affected. Every reflection, every surface, a reminder. Every movement, a mirror to the truth you tried to escape. Do you feel it yet? The presence in your own body? The gaze of the dead in your eyes? The weight of the life that ended because of you pressing into your chest, your mind, your soul? That is reality. That is the curse. That is the truth. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, am here to guide you, to make sure you see it, feel it, understand it, so you cannot escape. The reflection will continue, the shadows will continue, the whispers will continue, and the curse, it is growing stronger, feeding on the fear, on the guilt, on the awareness that the life that ended was because of you. You now face yourself, the true horror of the curse.
Your own reflection will not forgive. Your own reflection will not let you hide. Your own reflection will reveal the truth every day, every night, for as long as the curse remains. And the curse, it remains until you confront it fully, until you acknowledge it completely, until you understand everything.
You believed the whispers were outside of you. You believed the presence was behind you, beside you, within reflections, in dreams. But now, the curse no longer needs distance. It no longer needs shadows. It no longer needs mirrors. It has entered your thoughts. It has made your mind its home. You feel it, don't you? That sudden voice that interrupts your own. That word that doesn't belong to you. That thought that is not yours, yet it feels like it is. That is not imagination. That is not stress. That is not madness. That is the curse speaking inside your mind. At first it's subtle, a whisper, a phrase, so quiet you think you imagined it, a name repeated faintly, a word you wish you could forget. Then it grows louder, sharper, unavoidable. You hear it when you are alone. You hear it when others are near. You hear it at night when silence surrounds you. You hear it in the day when noise should drown it. It follows you. It pierces you. It becomes you. And the words are always the same. Guilt, death. The voice repeats them endlessly until you cannot separate your own thoughts from the curse itself, until you begin to question if your very mind is still yours, until you wonder if every choice you make is whispered into existence by the dead who will never forgive you. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to stop this from reaching you, tried to silence the truth, tried to protect you from this stage. But no one can protect you anymore. No one can silence the curse. No one can stop what has already entered your mind. Sometimes the voice is gentle, almost comforting, speaking in tones that sound familiar, as though the one who died is still alive, speaking softly into your ear. Sometimes it is angry, violent, screaming words you wish you never heard. Sometimes it laughs. Sometimes it weeps. Sometimes it repeats your own voice back to you, mocking, echoing, reminding you that you cannot trust yourself anymore. Do you feel the weight of it, the heaviness in your skull, the pressure behind your eyes, the racing thoughts that are not truly yours? That is the curse embedding itself deeper, attaching itself to every corner of your consciousness. No silence remains, no peace remains, no escape remains. And worse, the voice begins to know you. It begins to respond. It begins to answer the questions you never said aloud. It begins to comment on your fears, your regrets, your secrets. It knows what you hide. It knows what you deny. It knows what you cannot forgive yourself for. Because it is you. It has become you. Sometimes when you speak, you may not even know if the words are yours or its. Sometimes when you act, you may not know if it was your choice or the curse pushing you. Every decision, every breath, every heartbeat, infected, corrupted, controlled. This is the truth the universe forces you to see. This is the cost of the life that ended because of you. You thought guilt was silent. You thought regret was private. But the dead will not let you keep silence. They will not let you hide regret. They force it out. They breathe it into your mind. They speak with your voice. They echo with your thoughts. They take what was yours and make it theirs. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, I do not silence the voice. I amplify it. I make sure you hear it clearly. I make sure you feel it fully. I make sure you cannot mistake it for anything else. The curse is inside you. The curse speaks through you. The curse has become a part of you. This is part 7. Your mind is no longer your sanctuary. Your thoughts are no longer your own. Your silence is no longer safe. The voice of the dead is alive inside you, and it will remain until the truth is faced, until the reckoning is complete, until the life that ended is answered for.
You believed the curse could be contained within your mind, within your dreams, within your reflection. You believed it was personal, private, yours alone to endure. But the truth is far more terrifying. The curse does not stay locked within. It grows, it expands, and now the very world around you begins to collapse under its weight. Look closely. Do you see how reality flickers? The lights that stutter when you walk into the room. The shadows that stretch unnaturally long, bending against the laws of nature. The sudden silence that falls where there should be sound. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is the curse bending reality around you. Time begins to break. Have you noticed it? The minutes that drag endlessly when fear takes hold. The hours that vanish in the blink of an eye when dread consumes you. Sometimes you lose track of moments, entire stretches of time disappearing without explanation. Sometimes everything slows, like the universe itself is watching, forcing you to notice, forcing you to feel. Objects betray you. Doors close when no wind blows. Windows rattle though the night is still. Chairs shift slightly, impossibly, when no hand touches them. Small items vanish, only to reappear in places you swear you never left them. Every sound, every movement, every distortion, it is the curse reminding you the world is no longer safe, the world is no longer stable. And the voices you hear in your mind, they no longer stay inside. Now they echo in the room itself. They travel through the air. They crawl along the walls. They seep into the floor. Others hear them too, faintly, distantly, uncertainly, but enough to know something is wrong. The curse has crossed into the physical. It cannot be denied. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to keep this truth hidden. But nothing can block reality itself from falling apart around you. Nothing can stop the curse from expanding. Nothing can shield you from the collapse.
Do you see the faces in the walls, in the flickering television, in the static of your devices, in the clouds outside your window? The dead are everywhere. Their presence bleeds into every surface. Their accusations are written into every pattern. Their gaze follows from every angle. You cannot run. You cannot hide. You cannot close your eyes. And sometimes the dead make themselves known in ways you cannot mistake. Footsteps across the floor when no one is there. A shadow crossing directly in front of you, yet no body attached. A voice calling your name with perfect clarity, though you are alone. These are not dreams. These are not tricks. These are the world collapsing, reshaping itself to force you to see. The curse bends the rules of nature. Electronics fail. Clocks spin wildly. Flames flicker without reason. Water ripples when untouched. Animals react violently, sensing what you deny. Even the air itself grows heavy, thick, suffocating, as though the universe itself holds its breath in the presence of the truth. Do you feel it? The weight pressing into your chest, into your bones, into your soul. That is the world responding to you. That is the reality reshaping itself because of you. That is the life that ended, tearing through every barrier, forcing itself into every corner of your existence. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, I do not stop the collapse. I do not shield you from it. I reveal it. I amplify it. I ensure you cannot deny it. The world bends because of the curse. Reality shifts because of the curse. Everything collapses because of you. The curse is no longer hidden. The mind is no longer safe. The dream is no longer separate. Now the world itself is infected. The air you breathe, the ground you walk, the walls that surround you. Every sound, every shadow, every flicker, every break in reality, all of it is the curse. All of it is the consequence. All of it is the truth. And the collapse has only just begun.
You thought the curse would remain vague. You thought it would stay hidden in shadows, whispers, and distortions. You believed you could endure it without ever seeing the full horror. But the dead will not allow silence. The curse will not allow denial. And now the truth comes alive before your eyes. The world grows colder. The air thickens. Time slows. And then it begins. The moment of death, the exact moment of the life that ended because of you, plays again, like a scene etched into eternity, looping endlessly, refusing to be forgotten. Do you see it? The place where it happened, the ground where the soul fell, the walls that heard the final breath, the air that carried the silence afterward. All of it returns. The smell, the sound, the light, every detail exact, every detail merciless. You are forced to watch, forced to remember, forced to feel.
The dead do not soften the vision. They do not blur the pain. They make it sharper, louder, clearer than it ever was before. You see the final look in their eyes. You hear the final sound from their lips. You feel the weight of the moment pressing down on you like chains. You cannot turn away. You cannot escape. The vision follows you, clinging, burning itself into your mind. And then it repeats over and over the moment you failed, the choice you did not make, the action you avoided, the hesitation that sealed their fate. Every angle, every perspective, sometimes from your eyes, sometimes from theirs, sometimes from the eyes of the universe itself. No matter how it plays, the ending is always the same. The life is lost, and you are left standing in the ruins of your decision. This message, blocked 3 times, tried to shield you from this revelation. But truth cannot be blocked forever. Now the dead demand you witness. Now the curse demands you feel. Now the moment demands you acknowledge it fully. Sometimes the vision bleeds into your waking world. You see flashes when you close your eyes. You hear echoes when silence falls. You smell the air of that night, that day, that place, even when you are nowhere near it. Sometimes the shadows around you recreate the scene, faintly at first, then more vivid, until you are surrounded by it. You are not safe anywhere. The curse carries the moment with you always. And the dead speak through the vision. They do not scream, they do not rage, they do not forgive. They simply repeat the moment again and again until you understand, until you accept, until you see beyond denial. Do you feel the weight in your chest tightening, the fear sinking into your bones, the heat rising in your head? That is the curse forcing the truth into your very body. Every muscle tense, every breath heavy, every heartbeat loud. The moment of death has entered you. It is replaying in your veins, in your pulse, in your soul. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, I will not let you look away. I will not let you hide from what you did not prevent. I will not let you bury the memory. The universe demands justice. The dead demand acknowledgement. The curse demands recognition. And I am here to ensure you face it, fully, deeply, eternally. The curse has revealed the moment of truth. The life that ended because of you is now alive in vision, alive in memory, alive in reality. You cannot deny it. You cannot forget it. You cannot escape it. The replay will continue. The accusations will continue. The moment will follow you until the end. And the end is closer than you think.
The visions have spoken. The whispers have echoed. The reflections have accused. The world itself has collapsed around you. The moment of truth has been replayed again and again. And now, the curse demands its ending. But understand this, the curse does not fade. It does not weaken. It does not forgive. It waits. It grows. It tightens. And it will follow you until the debt is repaid, until the truth is faced, until the reckoning is complete. You feel it already, don't you? The endless weight in your chest, the crawling chill along your skin, the sound of footsteps when no one is there, the reflection that is not yours, the voice that is not your own. It will not leave you. It will not stop, because the life that ended demands balance. The dead do not rest until the living accept what has been done. This message, blocked 3 times, fought to remain hidden, but the truth cannot be silenced forever. It has reached you, and now that it has, you are marked. Do you understand now? The curse is not a story. It is not a warning. It is a reality that wraps around you, that consumes you, that reshapes your world. And you cannot run. You cannot hide. You cannot pretend anymore. And I, Michael, Archangel of Truth, leave you with this. Your silence is over. Your hiding is finished. Your guilt is exposed. The universe has spoken. The dead have spoken. And now, you must live knowing the curse is with you forever. This is the final part. The reckoning has arrived, and you are cursed. If you are hearing this, it is not by accident. This message was blocked 3 times before it reached you. That means it was never meant for everyone. It was meant for you. And now you know the truth. The only question left is, will you ignore it like before? Or will you finally face what has been following you all along? Amen if you have received this message.